businesses to the education and training by our world-class experts, we are here to support you so you can grow your businesses. There is nothing more important to me and nothing more important to our more than 9,500 employees around the world. That's our promise to you.
What an amazing introduction video that is. Good morning, everyone, and a warm nutrition opportunity meeting today, especially those of you who joined us for the very first time. I'm very excited to be your host, sharing this exciting opportunity with you. So just a quick background from me. My name is Antoinette Watkins. I'll be your host today. My journey got started 15 years ago. Before that, we had, me and my husband had IT companies, and I sold and exported African candles. But in 2005, sadly, we lost everything. Our businesses went down and we literally lost everything. And that is when I knew one thing, I didn't want to go and work for a boss again. So I was searching and searching. And fortunately for me, Herbalife found me at that very moment. I got started on the products. We immediately felt an amazing difference in our body. And we felt a zest for life again, as we were very, very depressed at the time. Our whole family got started on the products, and we all got fantastic results. Today, Krista is in his 60s. I am 57 years old. We've got 5 beautiful grandchildren, and we are all living a healthy and active lifestyle. On the business side, in my first 2 weeks in business, I made 4,000 Rand profit, which literally helped put food on the table. A few months later, my income grew to 19,000 to 20. I was able to afford a little car again, and we traveled. We qualified for fully paid for vacation to Greece many times now over these last 15 years. And today, I've got the freedom to work from home, to spend time with my grandchildren, and to bring income in the home, career level income on my pace. And for me, I'm so excited to build this business even further with everything what's going on in the Herbalife world. So I'm very excited to share with you an overview, and then you're also going to hear some fantastic stories today of people's lives who've changed. So we will be ever grateful for this amazing gentleman, Mark Hughes, because he started Herbalife Nutrition in 1980. He was only 22 years old. Who of you are 22 years old on this call today? You know, that is how young this man was, but he had a vision to change the nutritional habits of the world. He got started in 1980 out of the boot of his car. And here we are today, more than 40 years later. We are providing access to good nutrition to so many people around the world in over 90 countries, guys. So think about it. Who do you know out of South Africa? Who do you know in all these countries? You know, because you can change and have an impact in their lives too. We are listed on the New York Stock Exchange. So this is not just a Mickey Mouse company. And in 2019, achieved $7.8 billion in suggested retail sales. That's how many people's lives are changed every day. So you might ask today, why Herbalife Nutrition? Why now, right? Because as you can see on the slide, you know, there are so many people that are overfed and undernourished, actually. And did you know that today people need to eat 50% more just to get full, you know, because of the low nutritional value? And that means 300 kilograms of food per person per year. So just think about it. What does it do to your body? There you can see on the slide also what is the cause of this, you know. And so we are positioned in the right place, and people are actually looking for us. They are waiting for us to go out there and to tell them and give them this good, this amazing message of good nutrition of Herbalife. And yes, we got the solution. It's really a brand you can trust. Not only do I know, you know, that for 15 years now, we haven't missed drinking our shakes every single day. Why? Because we love it and we can feel it in our bodies. So there you can see, you know, our facilities have the latest technology and are amongst the most advanced in the world. 300 scientists, think about it. You know, these products are really carefully put together because they know what our bodies need. The 50 PhDs We've got a Nobel laureate, ensures the product quality and the safety and excellence. We're committed to quality control and seed to feed, which means from the seed planted in the ground, right into the tin, into your body, Herbalife has got total control over that. And there you can see the most famous football player, Cristiano Ronaldo, and even cricket player Virat Kohli trust our products, and they actually are using our products every single day. Oh, my word. I am so passionate about these incredible, incredible shakes. Formula One mix. It's really made, and it's also made for vegans out there. I've got vegan clients that absolutely love our shakes. They provide a source of protein and fiber with 24 vitamins and minerals and are gluten-free, available in 9 delicious flavors. I absolutely love the vanilla one because you can make delicious smoothies with fruit. I mix actually and match with other flavors in my vanilla, and there's never a dull moment and a boring moment in our shakes because we just absolutely love it every single day. So no wonder we are #1 selling shake in the entire world. So whatever your health goals is, for me, it was to lose the stubborn 4 kilos that I couldn't lose in the gym. And now 15 years later, almost in my 60s, I live healthy and active, and I absolutely love the energy that these products give. So it's very important for you to get started with the core products, but speak to the person who invited you to this call today because they will get you started with the right program for you. Oh, yes, absolutely. Herbalife 24 Nutrition for the 24 athlete. What does that mean? It means that these products are also, even if you're a gentle jogger, light exerciser, or even if you are a serious active, in the gym, like my husband, he builds his muscle every day in the gym. My daughter is in CrossFit. So these products are actually suitable no matter what kind of exercise you do. And if you drink it, while you exercise and afterwards, while you sleep, these products actually get to work in your body as well. So that is why it's called 24-hour athlete. And so again, speak to the person who invited you to this call. They will give you the details of these amazing, incredible products. And lastly, the range. Oh my goodness, the skin range. We have got the most fantastic skin range. Our skincare, hair. I just washed my hair this morning with these amazing, incredible products. Our hair and body care products have no parabens, no sulfates, and are cruelty-free. How many people out there are actually looking for a product like this, right? They are dermatologically tested, suitable for any type of skin. Yes, I'm in my 50s, and I only use Herbalife products. Even my husband uses it. So men, just touch your face. You've also got a skin, so you need our skincare products too. So great. Now, with these incredible products that people need out there, of course, there's an incredible business opportunity that people also need out there, right? So it's low startup costs. Oh my goodness, I know when I got started in my candles business, what it cost me every single month just to keep that business going to earn only 3,000 Rand at the end of the month. With Herbalife, it's even less. It's so much little startup cost. The training and the support system is absolutely incredible. We had a training just this morning for the leaders, and my goodness, young people coming up and giving training that you can truly learn from. So the support in our business and our organization is absolutely mind-blowing, and it's world-class. And of course, a rewarding income potential. Now, Herbalife Nutrition has never been more relevant, as I just mentioned, with people needing our products. But we are on the right side of the global trends out there. If you think about it, battling obesity and overweight, how many people do you know are battling with overweight and, are complaining about energy? Write their names down as we sit in the call today. Write their names down because you can literally change their lives with this amazing opportunity and, the products. Aging population, fit and active people. How many people do you know that are fit and active, but they don't eat right? Okay, we've got a solution. The rising healthcare costs. Entrepreneurship. More and more people, especially young people, don't want to go and work for a boss. And this is an amazing opportunity because anybody can do this business. And then social selling, which means people trust more word by mouth, right? If it works for you, it will work for me. And that is the beauty of all our amazing, incredible results stories that we have that I cannot wait to share with you in a moment. So how do you get started? Very simple. You sign up with a person that invited you to this call today. You'll receive a member pack with all the tools that you need to get you up and running. And the most important is you need to get started with your shake. Yes, can you believe it? Your vanilla shake is in the bag. So you can get started with this amazing product immediately. You'll receive world-class training and support, starting with our Getting Started online training, which will happen next week on Wednesday. And all the info will be given to you by the person who invited you to this call. And also, sorry, I forgot, today is Saturday. So right after this amazing call, we've got a Getting Started for you. And the lady that's going to give the Getting Started for you, you cannot miss it out because she was the one that gave us this fantastic leadership call this morning. And she's got a phenomenal story. She's going to share a story in this call now. But after the call, we're going to hear from her how she got started and how she became so fast, so quickly successful in this business. So you cannot miss the call today. So when you sign up as the independent Herbalife distributor, you'll immediately qualify for a 25% discount level. You'll start earning a profit when introducing other people to our incredible products. You can then quickly move up to the 35, 42, and the 50%. But more detailed training will be shared on our Member Academy online training on Wednesday night. Speak to the person who invited you to give you the details. So Herbalife Nutrition Opportunity offers you 4 streams of income. And this was really for me like an eye-opener, okay? The first one is your retail profit. When you introduce products to people who purchase directly from you, you will earn an immediate profit. Wholesale income is when you share this when they introduce the products to people that they know, you will earn a wholesale company directly from the wholesale income from the company on the 15th of every month in your account. The detailed training will be provided for you to how to earn your royalty income number 3 and your production bonuses. But Herbalife also runs promotions where you can qualify for rewards, travel, and vacations, exactly how we did in the last 15 years. And this is just a quick snapshot of your earning potential you put into this business. And that is directly how much money you are able to then earn through this amazing opportunity. So now is the time where I'm so excited to present to you some of the people who really changed through this incredible opportunity. Let's listen.
Hello everybody, my name is Guy Meyering and I'm from Port Elizabeth. As you can see there with the picture on the left, I used to be extremely overweight and extremely unhealthy. I used to skip breakfast, eat fast food every day and party like there was no tomorrow. So thankfully Herbalife came along when it did, and after committing to a sound nutrition program I was able to lose a tremendous amount of weight, and I'm proud and happy to say that I've kept that weight at bay for the last 6 years. So I'm literally half the person I used to be, but I mean that in the best way possible. And also from a sporting perspective, I went from coming on as a substitute during football matches to actually starting and finishing full 90-minute matches. And from a career standpoint, with my first month in Herbalife, I made 540 Rand, and to date my average income is about 10,000 Rand, and I've also qualified for gala dinners and awesome trainings in Cape Town and Joburg. I love these products, I love what the company stands for, and most importantly, I love the people that I've met along this awesome journey so far. Thank you for listening, everybody. Ciao for now.
My name is Kopano Munyeki. I have a background in civil engineering, construction, and telecommunications. Got started on the Herbalife breakfast in 2016 when I was a very, very big size and I didn't love how I looked. Within a very short space of time, I dropped over 20% body fat and I came to a body shape and size that I really, really love. I bought the Herbalife member pack to get the products at a better deal. Little did I know that I will find myself in business by showing my friends and family how I got my results. My first month in business, I earned 500 Rand, which got me super 8 to 10,000, and it's been 12,000. I am very excited about my future in Herbalife.
My name is Chantal Lyons from Pretoria, background in graphic design. In 2005, at age 21, I was extremely unaware, no confidence, no social life, no friends. I tried many weight gaining shakes with no results. My mom introduced Herbalife to me. I was skeptical, but following lean muscle I gained, I got my life back. I started the business part-time. In my first month, I earned 2,000 Rand, which gave me hope, as I worked for a boss as a graphic designer, with no increase and no bonus. I hardly saw my son, so when I got pregnant with my second child, I decided to quit my job. I got my income up to 26,000 Rand, qualified for 2 paid-for vacations to Greece, and took my family with. It was an incredible experience. Today, at age 38, I'm a competitive CrossFitter and weightlifter using Herbalife products. I'm excited in growing my business to financial freedom.
Hello guys, this is Unaletata Manikisa, a degree graduate who have never worked. I want to share with you my Herbalife journey. I joined Herbalife in 2014 when I was invited to an opportunity meeting, and I got interested and just got started in Herbalife. By then I was underweight and I was advised to use the products. I used the products, and within 6 months of using the products, I managed to gain an amazing 10 kg, from 45 kg to 50 kg, and my energy levels were over the roof. And I'm so excited. And traveling wise, I managed to travel with the company, first time on a flight, first time outside Botswana, first time outside Africa, guys. It was so exciting. Last year I was in Germany, and business wise, I managed to make enough business with Herbalife. I managed to buy myself with a car with Herbalife. I'm supporting my family, and guys, you can't believe it, my first income in Herbalife was 100 pula, and now I earn over 80,000 rands a month, which is really amazing.
Hi everybody, my name is Sergio. I'm speaking to you from Cape Town in South Africa. I got introduced to Herbalife in 1997. At that stage I was working as a personal trainer and a competitive sports person as well. I got started on the products because of some of the stories that I heard. The first thing that happened was my energy levels started to increase. Then I managed to get better recovery between training periods, and I gained a substantial amount of lean muscle mass over a period of time. So those three combined really helped me in terms of my performance, led me onto 3 world championships with my partner in the sports aerobics. And then I was selected as a South African gladiator called Spider. You can see me in the top right-hand corner there if you remember the late 1990s. And with results like that, I started speaking to some people. I made a bit of a part-time income initially just to cover the cost of my own products. But as I got more customers and started to build a bigger team over the years, it's now led to the stage where, right now we're at a level where we earn a career level income and we travel on a regular basis to the different countries. And Herbalife's really been amazing for us. We're so excited about the future for ourselves and for anybody that gets involved. Thanks, everybody.
Hi everyone, Audrey Patswani here from Rustenburg, a wife and mother of 7 children and a grandmother of 2 little angels. I'm a chef by profession, born and raised from a very poor family, used to go to school without shoes, used to go sell tomatoes and onion. I even work as a domestic worker to raise funds for my tertiary education. Didn't lose hope. I managed to qualify as a professional chef. 2004, my husband invited me to go to a Herbalife meeting. I found myself signing up, started right away with my products, got amazing results, energy over the roof, dropped some few dress sizes, qualified for 15 fully paid vacations from Herbalife. I qualified for so many promotional items. I got rewards. My Herbalife first paycheck was 2,971. My best check was 102,000. Thank you, Herbalife. Thank you, Marcus.
Wow, wasn't that story absolutely inspiring? And that is what got me also in the business, is listening to these life-changing true stories of people's lives never be the same again. And this is also available to you who are here for the very, very first time looking at this opportunity. So now it is my absolute privilege to introduce to you this young, dynamic, amazing leader. Marge started Herbalife out of desperation to lose weight, but her desperation turned into her passion when she got fantastic results and she fell in love with all that Herbalife Nutrition has to offer. She's building her successful business on offering the same to other people in her community. She is driven and is one of South Africa's top leaders. So help me please welcome up a Global Expansion Team member, Marge Skitter. Take it away, Marge.
Oh, thank you so much for that beautiful introduction, Antoinette. Guys, I'm very excited. Good morning and a very warm welcome to you all. If it's your very first Herbalife opportunity meeting, I just want to say I'm so excited for you guys. It is such an honor for me, just to share my journey with you today and tell you how my life has been changed through this and how my family's life has been changed through this amazing opportunity. When I attended my very first opportunity meeting, I didn't know half of what the opportunity had in store for me. So I really hope you are ready to be blown away. So I am Marge, I'm 34 years old, I'm a full-time mom of 2, and I am married to Marinus Skitter. He's a mechanical engineer. We have 2 daughters, 3 years old and 5 years old, and we live in a very small town in Katun, the Kalahari. Most of you might probably not even know where it is, but it's fine, you can Google afterwards. Now, when I was in school, I was always very committed, very hardworking. I was one of those people that literally couldn't decide, which subject I loved most because I just loved everything. But that really made it so hard for me to decide what I want to do after school. Some people might be on the school and they just knew what they wanted to do after school because they probably loved accounting. It wasn't for me, or it wasn't like that for me. I actually, on the one side, loved art, and on the other side, I loved mathematics too, and it's total opposite. So it was really, really challenging for me. And I'm sure, people are listening who are also in the school and you are thinking, I felt exactly the same. So after school, I decided to pursue a career in BSc Consumer Sciences. I had absolutely no subjects in that space that I had on school. It's crazy, right? I didn't have any of those subjects. And I just decided I wanted to combine my love for art with fashion. And after university, when I got my career, I actually pursued a career in the fashion industry. And I ended up working in Sandton. I worked in retail. It was hectic hours, guys. Some days I had to work 12 hours straight. I had no weekends off. And if you are on this call and you are in retail now, guys, hats off to you. I literally hated every second of it up until I just got to a point where I just had to be honest with myself that this wasn't the love that I wanted for myself. I told my boyfriend, who's my husband at this stage, I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up. I told him it, up until I found Herbalife. So the vision that I really had for my life was I wanted to get married. When I started a family, I want to raise my own children, and I wanted to have a business from home so that I can be present. And I wanted to be flexible with my time, to be able to take my kids in the mornings to school, to be able to pick them up after school, to be at every sports event, to help them with homework if they needed my help. I had the privilege to grow up with a very present mom and dad, and that is exactly what I wanted for my kids. And, you know, I just can't thank my parents enough. And the reason why I wanted to go into fashion designing, you know, it is actually something that you are able to do and to work from home, you know. So unfortunately, it didn't work out at all. I didn't have the confidence to start my own business at such a young age. And I just didn't know where to start a business. It was so overwhelming for me. And, you know, that is what I absolutely love about this Herbalife business opportunity. You can start up your own business. You have support every step of the way, just as Antoinette explained to you. And you will even know your next step before you have to take that next step. That is how incredible this opportunity is. But yeah, after my failed attempt in Sandton, I started my teaching career. I loved teaching. I did it for 6 years. I was a bit more flexible with my time, but it was still a full-time job. Afternoons, I had to be at sports events. I had to prepare at night my lessons for the next day, lots of marking. And, you know, it was great. I went to sports events over weekends as well. But guys, it was great. I absolutely loved it. But it was still not what I dreamed of. And hats off to all the teachers on the call. So I decided I'm going to stop teaching just after my firstborn came. And that is exactly what I did. I must say, it was the most fulfilling, but also at the same time hardest career I've ever seen. That was being a full-time mom. And the stay-at-home moms will relate with me on this one. The two things that I really missed most was, first of all, my own income. I had to ask my husband for money every single time I wanted to buy myself something. And also, you know, the satisfaction and the stimulation in a working environment. You know, it was not the best feeling to ask my husband if I wanted to go and buy myself something. So yeah, I also didn't felt like I had any purpose except for my kids and my husband, which was great, but I just wanted something for myself. And on top of that, I had so much mum guilt. You know, when you work, then you feel guilty because you are not spending enough time with your family. When you don't work, you feel guilty because then you are not supporting your family financially. And, you know, it's just a never-ending roller coaster at the end of the day. Now, I know the men on the call will think, oh my word, the emotions again. You guys can actually relate yourself if you think of it. You know, yeah, my husband still do not understand the emotional roller coaster thing, but he'll get there. If you think, guys, you actually have the same type of guilt, the men on the call. You have to provide for your families. It means a lot of work the whole time. Working for a boss, you're not flexible. You will feel guilty because when you take off work, you're not working, and then you feel guilty as well. So yeah, we are pretty much the same, guys. So it is tough. Maybe people on here on the call need to work away from home. You know, that is really, really tough. Yeah, and to get back to my story, on top of that, my husband got retrenched, and then, you know, the guilt just haunted me even more. But luckily, he did get a job very quickly. But that actually made me realize, you know, you need a backup income. Yeah, and that's my family. So for such a long time, I was in such a dark place. I didn't take care of my family, of myself at all, mentally or physically. You will see on my photo babies, but my eyes are even smiling. And that is so sad. I took care of everyone, you know, and I totally forgot to take care of myself. Found me. Now, my journey with an 8 months ago exactly, when my second born was only 3 months old. It was sooner, but everything happens for a reason, and I all are here for a specific reason too. And, you know, my journey started when I received a message from a friend, challenge with her, and you can see amazing results. You know, I was great after I couldn't cope at home. I didn't have any energy. For my Herbalife journey, you know, wanted to. So yeah, I grabbed this opportunity on Falheid and the support. I only fell in love with the products after my 2 weeks detox. I must be honest about that. But you know what? I'm so grateful that my coach did this amazing follow-up with me. I didn't quit, got the amazing, sharing my amazing results, you know, with a lot of people. My energy levels improved. I felt just more comfortable, better about myself. And, you know, I'm so excited to start sharing my journey with everyone, because when you surround journey with people on the same journey, they get crazy results, you know. Now my upline immediately saw my excitement, and she did amazing. Told me about the membership program that I can sign to get discount on the products, and she also introduced the business opportunity to me. And she told me, you know, I will be flexible still with my. And just within 2 years, by grabbing on this amazing opportunity, my whole life made a 360-degree turn. You know, that is why it's so important for me, you know, to share this amazing opportunity with everyone and not be selfish with it, because you literally do not know whose life you can change. You know, guys, I'm not only talking financially, but to give someone a purpose in the morning just to wake up, because that is what this opportunity gave me. Now, at first, I thought it's going to be super difficult to do Herbalife because we just moved to a new town. I didn't know anyone, and I was a stay-at-home mom, so most days I saw like literally 2 grown-ups a day, and one of them was my husband. I didn't know much of many people, but when I decide I want to do something, I give it my all, and I absolutely have no excuses. So I started sharing my results and the opportunity. And very quickly, I started moving up the marketing plan. I am now currently earning already 3 times my teacher's salary, which is amazing. And I'm flexible with my time. You know, and that is another thing I love about Herbalife. You can literally do it around your current life without changing a thing. And like in any other business, you will get your ups and your downs, but let me tell you, in the 2 years and 8 months I've been doing this, it didn't feel like I've worked a day. Now, I qualified for leadership development weekends, and by the way, travel with this company is amazing. I actually had the privilege to qualify for an international event. Herbalife gave me a travel reward. We attended the European and African extravaganza in Cologne, Germany. My Herbalife friends went with me to this overseas trip. I used my cashbacks. I took my husband on his very first overseas trip, and I didn't have to ask him for money. That was the best feeling ever. And yeah, that was always our dream destination we wanted to travel to, you know, but there was just never enough money for luxuries like that. Yeah, and I qualified for 2 Herbalife vacations to Thailand. So that was also, you know, something that is pretty amazing. You know, and this company is nothing short of amazing, guys. You are in the best of best hands. Do I know what I want to do with my life right now? Yes. I only want to do Herbalife for the rest of my life. It gave me purpose. And, you know, I really hope that it will do the same for everyone on this call. And that is pretty much my story. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be sharing it with you. I will see you in a sec now on the Getting Started training.
Wow, wasn't that incredible? I told you. Thank you so, so much, Marge. You delivered your phenomenal story so powerfully today to all of us. One that I can hear, anything is possible if you have the desire to change your life. So thank you again. I trust all of our guests on the call that are here for the first time today are inspired and can see a future also for yourself in this incredible opportunity. And as Marge said, don't go away. We're going to have her back to give us the getting started training. That is how to get started, because you would probably wonder, how am I going to get started? And I can think of nobody better today to give us that training as Marge herself. So you're going to hear a little bit more about her a little bit later. But first, I just want to go through two more very important slides, and it's for you. Okay, I want you to take a screenshot of this slide and just think about it. What is your need right now? Think about it and maybe write it down for yourself. Even those of you who have been in the business for a while now, write it down, because that is what we call your why. And if your why is strong, anything is possible for you in this business. For me, I did not want to go work for a boss. So for me, it was the freedom to be my own boss. At the age of 42, I definitely didn't want to go back and work for a boss. Even Marge mentioned that at a young age, she didn't want to go and work for a boss. So for me, that is it. Maybe for you, it's becoming the best business version of yourself, or build a business that fits your life, you know. So take a screenshot and write down what is your need. That's very, very important for you to do today. The next one is get back to the person who invited you. Okay, so there's an ABC, and that's not to categorize you, but just to give you maybe a start. Maybe you want to start, use the products at a discount and become the best version of yourself. And maybe that's where you want to stay, and that's also okay. But be sure then to just share what happened to you with other people. You know, that's the important part. And share the message of good nutrition with other people. And you might find yourself start earning an extra income if you do that. And who can do with an extra income today? You know, it's been said that 1,000 Rand can literally save a marriage today. And that is so true. For us, it was very, very true at the time. So the third thing is you want to do A and B, but maybe today you're here and like Marge and like myself, looking for, you know, the purpose of building a bigger business, changing more lives, and at the end of the day, building a business and earning what we are worth. Because that's another thing that you want to write down. Are you currently earning what you are worth? You know, that's a big question. And in Herbalife, you can earn what you are worth. And that's also me. And that's also why I went and, you know, to go for number C to build a business. But it's up to you. You can decide, discuss it with the person who invited you to this call. And now we're going to go into a 5-minute break. We're all going to see you back in 5 minutes. Have a stretch. Have your pens and paper ready, because the next training is the foundation of this business. That's where it all gets started. And I am going to sit here. I've got my pen and my notebook ready, because Marge, I can't wait to hear from you. Even though I'm 15 years in the business, you're never too old to learn. See you in 5 minutes.
And now I'd like to leave you with these 4 questions, called questions to ponder. These questions were valuable for me, and I want to make them valuable for you. Here's the first one: why? We all ask why we should work this hard. Why take that many classes? Why go to school that many years? You know, why take the notes? Why read the books? Why work that hard? Why put yourself through the push-ups and the disciplines? Why? Good question, why? Best answer to why, I think, is the second question. Why not? Why not see how many books you can read, how many classes you can take, how many skills you can develop? Why not see how valuable you can become to the marketplace, and to your friends, and to your family? Why not see what you can make of yourself? Why not see how far you can go, how much you can see, how much you can earn, how much you can share? Why not? That's the heritage all of us have, in America especially, is to see what we can make out of our lives now that we've been given this extraordinary opportunity. Now, my third question I'd love to ask you in person. But since I can't do it in person, I want to ask it of all of you. But I want you to take it personally. And my third question is, why not you? Why not you? With good self-esteem. Why not you starting to change and setting goals? Why not you starting to make progress toward financial independence? If I can do it, you can do it. I wished I had a lot more testimonials here today besides mine. A whole steady stream that would come by and tell you their story. Someone who started with nothing, finally run a big enterprise. A mother who was on welfare, now she owns her own business. In addition to my story, I wish I had a lot more. And if all of them told their story, guess how they would probably wind up their story? They'd probably say, just like me, why not you? If we can read, you can read. If we can change, you can change. If we can figure it out, you can figure it out. If we can turn it around, you can turn it around. There isn't anything you can't accomplish. That's what those testimonials would say. And so I want to say it to you personally. Why not you? You've got the brains. You've got the stamina. You've got the vitality. You've got the interest. You've got your life ahead of you. You've got the future. You can do it. If anybody can do it, you can do it. If one of us can do it, hey, we all can do it. And now here's my last question. Why not now? What a good time to set your goals, work on yourself, work on your skills. What a good time to get it together. What a good time to start this process. Personal development, growing, changing, developing, having a good plan for your money and for your life and for your future. Why not now? I wish you the best. I want all that I've gotten to be yours and much, much more. God bless. Goodbye.
Herbalife Nutrition is an extraordinarily special company, one that I have grown to love for so many reasons. One of the most important reasons is our commitment to always doing what's right. For 40 years, our global reputation and success have been built on integrity, honesty, humility, and trust.
That's why we're all committed to taking the high road every time and in every situation. And we can't just talk about ethics and integrity. We must actually live it every day in all we do.
There can be no doubt about our commitment to integrity and honesty. We expect it of our employees, we expect it of our business partners, we expect it of ourselves, and we expect it of all of you.
People want to do business with companies and organizations for whom ethical is never optional. And that's all of us. So, whatever you do, whatever region you're in, whatever country you're in, please take the time to know your local laws, as well as our member rules and policies. It's the best way to protect yourselves, your organizations, and the company. And if you're unsure about anything, please ask our member services or MPC teams. They're here to support you.
We've enjoyed 40 years of amazing success, expanding our mission to improve lives in more than 90 countries around the world. This kind of success is only possible when we work together and when we do what's right. Our future has never been brighter, and that future depends on the integrity and honesty of each one of us. Without it, nothing else matters.
So welcome back. Wasn't those two videos absolutely incredible? And I just want to say Jim Rohn is our personal business philosopher and personal development person. And in Herbalife, that's on top of everything is what you're going to get, is to become a better me and to develop ourselves and to grow into what we all were intended to be. So that is, you know, the most amazing part for me also in Herbalife. So now it's my absolute privilege to introduce Marge again. And Marge, I've got my pen and paper ready. I cannot wait for you to do this training. So guys, this is really training. Be present, put your phone down, put your phone off, and be present. That's a tip I can give you now. And listen to what she says and make the notes, okay? And then afterwards, you can get back to your sponsor, the person invited you. So Marge, over to you. Chris is going to do the slides for you.
Thank you so much. Okay, great, guys. I hope you guys are ready, and I'm so happy to see. We still have a very strong number of people who stayed on for the Getting Started training, guys. Now your next 72 hours will be the most important time you spend on your business because you will be set up to make an absolute success of this business. And I'm going to walk, through every single step and equip you with the knowledge, to get going and start immediately. Okay, so first of all, very important after this call, you have to schedule an appointment with your sponsor. Just send them a message, tell them, I'm so ready to get started, so that you can get registered through your sponsor. That is a very important step, so that they can support you every single step of the way, and they will take you through all the basics you need to know, and they will start plugging you into all our online support structures, which is incredible to get you started and independent as soon as possible, because this is your business. This is not your sponsor's business. So you need to take the responsibility for your business straight away. Then step number 2, you have to start using the products immediately. You need to start working on your results like crazy, because results brings customers. So you have to place your first order. Now I know you get a shake in your member pack. You can start using your shake, but now you have to talk to your sponsor and ask them, listen, I have these body goals. Which program do you think will suit me best? Or another thing that you can do is you can jump right onto our STAM program, which is our shake, our protein drink mix, our aloe, our tea, and our multifiber, and get to work on the incredible results so that you can start bringing in more customers. Then my third step will be, to implement a 90-day plan as soon as possible. Now, this might sound very foreign to you if you don't know what a 90-day plan is, but it's just constant 90-day activity of inviting people to join you on the products, to join you on programs, to get results, and also to expose people for 90 days straight consistently to the business opportunity. So first of all, as a member, you start at a 25% discount and you will work your way up to a 50% discount as soon as possible. I'm telling you, the products just taste better at 50%. And another great thing is then you will start making a 50% profit on all the products as well. So your retail can be quite strong. And just to think back on my first month, and that is something I left out in my story, in my first month, I made 4,000 Rand, guys, which is a lot of money. Or at that stage, it was for me, for someone who absolutely had no income, it excited me so much. So one of these days, you will also be sharing how much you are earning. So that is so great. And you can go to the next slide for my tip number 4, step number 4. Great. So step number 4, you have to work on your product results and package your story. Now, in Herbalife, the most important thing to have and the most important thing to put together is your Herbalife story. Now, why is this so important? First of all, we are a business of sharing stories. As you heard, on the HOM, we shared a lot of stories who inspired people, and people get inspired through our stories. And that is something you have to work on as well. So what will actually be in your story? You need obviously your name, where you are from. That is how you can start off with. You will have your background. You will have then and now. Now, then and now, what I usually do with my members when I help them to package their story to get it perfect, I ask them, listen, give me 4 tips on how you felt before Herbalife and tell me how you're feeling now and how it improved your life. So, that way you can start packaging your story. And remember, the most important thing of your whole story is to have pictures to share. I had pictures to share with you, how my journey, my now and my then pictures, how I was looking, how I'm looking now. And that is something that really inspires so many people because they can actually see living proof. A picture speaks 1,000 words. You don't even have to say anything and people will be like, wow, I need this. Okay, so make sure you take your picture and just start documenting your journey. Okay, my step number 5 for you today is the social media strategy. Personally, I've built my business on social media because, like you heard in my story, I was a stay-at-home mom. Most times I saw 2 grown-ups a day. One of them was my husband. So I was brand new in town. I had to use social media. That was a platform where I could immediately jump onto and, get customers from that. But before you can just jump onto social media, you have to know all the do's and the don'ts of social media. So study the social media guidelines document. It's on your myherbalife.com website. Guys, we have to be very careful what we put on social media. Listen, if you're unsure, just work with your sponsor and and ask them for help if you are still unsure on the do's and the don'ts. Okay, step number 6. You have to start learning how to respond after a button response. And you have to wear your button like everywhere, guys. You want in your town as you are walking. I'm a Herbalife distributor. And ask you, listen, I see you are a Herbalife distributor. I've been, I want more, so you want to step your foot out of your house, be branded. We have the only 3 things that you have in business is use the product and talk to people. So don't go wearing your button. I even forget to take my branding off. I never actually take my brand. And I don't have branding, so people won't be able to recognize that I'm a Herbalife distributor. So that is also a very, very important step. Then your step number 7 is to start creating your name list as possible. Now, what I tell my members as soon as they start their Herbalife journey to go and make a list of 100 people. Now, that might sound overwhelming, but everyone knows 100 people. First of all, start by taking your phone book and writing down all the names. I promise you on your phone book alone, you will have 100 people. And remember not to prejudge anyone. Listen, and this is something I've learned very quickly in Herbalife. I message literally like everyone, even though I thought like, oh my word, this person is not going to be interested. And do you know who's interested at the end of the day? The people I thought won't be interested. And just imagine if I didn't send them a message to invite them, to look maybe at the opportunity or the products. So don't prejudge anyone. And maybe you will message someone and, they will tell you, no, thank you, I'm not interested. Guys, it happens a lot. It's perfectly fine. But immediately after that, You send them a very nice message and then get referrals from them. Ask them, listen, I know you are not interested, but I really want to help people. Don't you maybe know someone that you can refer to me that I maybe can help with this opportunity? So that is also something, you know, that you need to remember. You can actually get referrals from people who's not interested. A lot of people get so frightened that they are like, oh my word, okay, you're not interested, I'm going to leave you alone. Why? Build relationships. Be very chill about it. Okay. And, you know, if you don't have 100 names on your phone book, don't stress. Jump onto social media and get names from social media. And if you still feel a bit overwhelmed, you can create 10 lists of 10 people and just every single day message 10 people. And that way your business will grow quickly. Okay, step number 8. Equip yourself to approach and invite prospects. Now, guys, always be interested in someone rather than being interesting to you. So you have to ask them a lot of questions about them. That way you will get to know them and you will get also, you know, tips on what to say to them, you know, how these products will be able to work for them, etc., etc. So you have to ask the right questions. You have to invite every single day, and you have to get a perfect invite, you know, to send out to people. So also make sure, you know, if you're unsure how to invite people, to get back to your sponsor and your mentor and ask them, listen, I want to invite people, but I'm not sure where to start. Will you please help me? And I promise you guys, they will be so excited to help you to get you started. So make sure you always work with your sponsor and your mentor if you are unsure. Like I said in my story, this is an incredible business. You are supported every single step of the way, so you don't have to feel overwhelmed and wonder what to do. You just have to ask. And learn also how to handle objections. You will get possible objections. You know, I'm giving it to you straight, but make sure you know what to do and remember to ask for referrals. Then my step number 9 for you is set an appointment with your sponsor or your mentor. You have to meet up with them. You have to tell them what your goals are with this business. Tell them, you know, what you want out of this Herbalife opportunity so that they can start working with you, running with you. You know, we have, even if your sponsor is not living in the same town, it's so easy. We can do WhatsApp calls. You can do one-on-one. If you are in the same town, Zoom is pretty amazing. So there are so many amazing structures. Set your appointment with your sponsor after, you know, you have done all the previous steps and get to work. Then my step number 10, is to present, start presenting. You've created your name list, you have your perfect invite, you told your sponsor what you are busy with, they helped you every single step of the way. Now it's time to actually start presenting this amazing opportunity. And don't forget to ask questions so that you can get to know your customer or your lead that you are connecting with, and just share testimonials. That is also something. If you haven't, if you don't have testimonials yet, or you're still working on yours, guys, only the energy that you are feeling after your first shake that you had, you know, can be shared with people that doesn't have energy, and they will be interested. So get also testimonials from your sponsor, but remember always to share your story. Now, even if you just started working on your results, you know, like I said. Then my step number 11, when you are done presenting it, now what? Remember to close with a question. You present everything, have an awkward silence. It's not necessary, guys. Something like, you know, would you be interested? Or do you maybe know someone that will be interested in the amazing opportunity or in the products or whatever? so that they can just give you an answer, a straight answer, question just to be answered. And well, so that is how you are going, guys, and that is steps I have with you. Now you have to attend the next online training, and I want you to get your notebooks and pens also ready if you haven't done it yet. So the next online training will be with our very special guest, Linnell Watermeyer. And oh my word, I just absolutely love this woman. She is 35 years old. She's also a mum from 2. She's from Lydenburg in Mpumalanga, and also a small town. So we small town girls are rocking. Now she works in the mining industry as a contract implementation manager. And, you know, she does Herbalife very part-time with her husband. Now, guys, let me tell you, she's one of my sidelines. So I work with this lady every single day. She has so much to share with you, and her story will really inspire so many people, especially people that is looking to build part-time without changing anything around them and still rock at this business, you know. So make sure that you get as many people on to hear her story as well. Thank you so much, guys. I hope this training helped you a lot. Just to wrap up also, make sure, get back to your sponsor and your mentor. This business, you know, is done next and with your sponsor and your mentor. We are seen as a team, and a team has to work together. So make sure that you do it after this call. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time and for staying on the Getting Started training as well.
Wow, thank you so much, Marge. Wow, I really made some notes there. You know, seeing it from your perspective, fantastic. Thank you so much. So thank you, everyone. We came to the end of today. And thank you for everyone who shared your incredible story. And Marge, thank you again for your attention, your energy that you shared with us. I know it was a long morning for you today. And thank you for joining us, especially those of you who joined us for the very, very first time. Get back to the person who invited you immediately, and see you all on the next online event. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Bye.